So Campbell House, truly an iconic home in Brisbane's landscape. And why is that? What makes an iconic home? Well, there are different things for different people. For me, it means that it's something unique, it's a bit special. It stands out in terms of a memorable experience for both visually and livability. Designed by Don Watson, and it was commissioned in 1979 on the banks of the river, completed 2 years later, and then subsequently it took out the Robin Dodds Award. What we have now is a home that was award-winning in its time. It's then been upgraded to suit today's lifestyle. Sean Lockyer was the architect chosen. He's known for his grand gestures, he's known for his bold designs, but what he's actually done here has been incredibly sympathetic to the original. He's enhanced it and probably highlighted parts of it, and it makes it a really, really enjoyable experience. Now, I've always been a fan of brickwork, but the detailing and the actual stitching of the bricks together in this house is really quite beautiful. And I have to say, it is an absolutely beautiful job. So what you really need to understand is that a great architect designs for the environment in which the house is built. For example, this home sits on the banks of the river, but it takes in so much northeasterly light. You walk into this home, into this entryway, and the sense of drama is just exhilarating. You can't underestimate how important light is in a home. It doesn't matter which way you face, it doesn't matter which aspect you have, there are ways to manipulate it. That is something that this house does extremely well. So the original palette of this home was a lot lighter than what it is today. The timber walls have now been given a sort of slight black wash over them. You've got the darker carpets and darker accents. So I really find that while the architecture is very predominant and very strong in its nature, the way that you'd furnish this home would be quite flexible. So what I think we lost for a while there was, with design, it became all about these great big open spaces, open plan, large, voluminous, etc, etc, etc. But one of the things that this house enjoys is it's a series of social spaces. So throughout the day, I think you'd find that there's different ways that you'd enjoy this home. And it's designed and layered in such a way that it really invites you to use all the spaces in the house, not just one. I mean, one of the things you will notice about this house is the river view is prevalent in most sections of it. We're talking just over 40 lineal metres. And then what they've done is they've extended the encountered levered a balcony which hangs out over towards the river. And then it layers down to the river, and there's a little boathouse down there where you can put your jetty. It's a really beautiful, beautiful meander. Like I said before, when we talk about open spaces and volumes of rooms, I feel like this is a very human scale space. There's a real coziness about this room, and probably more so the detailing that you see through it, the stitching of the bricks, which shows the different colours and how it's all been integrated together. There's a real thought that's gone into the craft of creating this home. Owning a home like this is a really exciting experience. You're owning a little bit of history. You're owning something that is so painfully executed and thoughtfully designed that for years to come, you'll always be able to sit there and enjoy some other aspect of it, some different way that the light plays on the spaces, some different way in which you can really enjoy the home. And I think that that's what's really important. It's to really not overstimulate, but kind of just make it an enjoyable experience that you're not going to get bored of.